Alright guys, what's up? Brian636 here. Today we're tackling a big issue, the foot brake. How do you use it? How do you use it during a wheelie? Want to give you guys a cool close-up view of it and pretty much explain to you guys how it's used and why it is so important to be able to know how to use it. Let's get right into it. Before we get into this video about the foot brake, I got to give a special thanks to a sponsor of this video, Amino. Amino is pretty much a big app that connects millions of people from different communities, including ours, motorcycles, off-road, dirt bikes, all that stuff. They got one big forum for us. Pretty much experts within the community hang out there. Everyone is really passionate about it. There's always pictures and public posts for us, so everyone can pretty much connect on there. I like doing the quizzes. And pretty much getting a lot of my questions answered. When you guys go over there, I'll put a link in the description. Don't forget to follow me, Brian636. I've only been on there for a few days, but I am really digging it because there's a lot of people that know a lot about motorcycles on there, and it's pretty much just another way and platform that our community can connect with each other. So I'll put a link in the description. Don't forget to go check them out and give me a follow on there because I'll definitely be hanging out there. Alright guys, it is really cold here still of course below freezing. You see the snow. I'm still out here, my bike's dirty, and I'm still trying to make these videos for you guys. So if you guys could leave a like before I get into this video, I'd really appreciate that. Without further ado, let's get into how to wheelie with a foot brake. If you guys are still getting the hang of popping it up, maybe jump over to one of my other videos. I'll link it right up here for you. I do a lot of beginner how to wheelie videos. This one is specific to the foot brake. I really do want to focus in on the actual motion of the foot brake because so many people have asked for it. So I'm gonna try to do my best to get that point of view. So without further ado, pop her up right on the foot brake. I'll definitely get a third-person view here of how to use it and how to manipulate it. So I'll hand off the camera to my buddy right now. Also, side note, huge thing, do not use the handbrake and the foot brake at the same time. It's a good way to mousetrap. It's a good way to make your brakes not that predictable because you can be applying different pressures to them at the same time. It's a really bad idea to do. So I sometimes even audibly tell myself when I'm changing from handbrake to foot brake, handbrake, foot brake. Like just in my head, I tell myself that. Because there's times that people have used both, but at the same time, there's also times that people, oh fuck, I forget I'm in a one-hander all of a sudden, and I'm not covering my handbrake, and I was supposed to be covering my foot brake, but it's not there, so. Lucky for you guys, this whole video is foot brake, so. Too far back, really tap it. Barely tap it. This is like almost just like that I don't know if I'm gonna be allowed to use this clip, but I'm gonna use it anyway. It's almost like this SpongeBob clip here.
Freeze, mister! Big toe.
That's pretty much what you got to be like on the foot brake, especially if you have a bigger rotor, because your foot is a lot more sensitive than your middle finger for just your handbrake. So that's what you want to treat the foot brake as, like SpongeBob trying to get his driver's license. Go ahead, pop it up if the tire sticks. Jesus, we're doing this stuff on salt and water for you, so excuse me if my tire slips, but too far back, barely apply. Not enough forward, gas. Coast, there's brake. Coast, there's brake. Now when you're coasting like that, and that's that perfect balance point, you'll be able to take off not just your one hand, but you'll feel how weightless it is. You can get to the point where you can take off your hands, as long as you're centered on the bike, of course. That's just because you're covering the foot brake just in case it goes too far back, but at the same time the gas is enough to keep you going. You're perfect centered at balance point. Perfect right in the middle. You can go ahead and remove your hands. But that's only right at that perfect little balance point there. I'm trying to avoid all these puddles for you guys. This is like literally the worst condition to make a video, and I'm still out here making it for you guys because I've been asked so much about the foot brake. So hopefully these third-person views that I'm gonna hand off to one of my buddies here. Helps you guys be able to see a little bit better of what's going on. So, because there's no way I can like kind of show you from up here. So the foot brake is a super important part of your bike. Jump. We're jumping 636s. It's a super important part of your stunt bike, and of course it's part of the thing that's stock on any bike. So I'm not going to blab too much about this. I hope the third person images images of manipulating the foot brake helps. If you guys ever have any more questions about any you know, tricks that we do, stunts that you guys want to learn, parts you want to know about, you already know, leave a comment, I'll get to it. If this video helped you, please don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends so I can keep making them for you guys and keep coming out here and freezing my ass off for you. And then one last little shout out, because it is nice that it's keeping me warm and I haven't really said anything about it. This is a Public Enemy jacket and Public Enemy jeans. They're Kevlar reinforced jeans and jacket that have pads in them. So they still let me have the flexibility of jumping around on a stunt bike. However, they offer the protection of almost like a full race suit, except it's not leather. Maybe not the same protection of full race suit, but you get what I'm saying. It's a lot better than just your regular leather jeans and jacket. They're Kevlar reinforced. So these bad boys, I already did some knee drags on them. Head over to Instagram, I got a few pictures of it. I don't want to do any more. It's just not the best conditions to do knee drags. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm definitely enjoying these jeans and jacket from Public Enemy, and I am honestly enjoying the app that I talked about at the beginning of the video, Amino. They're both great products, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I truly mean it, or else I wouldn't be shooting you guys over there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm not a fan of long outros, but without further ado, Brian66 signing out.